What is going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? It's Single Roleplay here once again. Today I want to talk a little about my plans for the rest of the league, guys. I want to talk about the builds that I did and talk about the current build that I'm playing right now. So currently the league is almost like a month away from the next league. The next league starts at the beginning of September. So it's just about a month till the next league, like even less than a month. So the league is not entirely dead, but there's not many people playing the league. I did 4 builds at this point, which was the Ice Crash Berserker, which was my first league starter. Then I did the I did 5 builds actually, 5, yeah, 5 builds, guys, 5. I did Ice Crash Berserker. Then I did SRS Necromancer. I completely revamped SRS. Then I went to the Vonda, or when I got the currency, I went to the Vonda Barrage Kinetic Blast Deadeye. Then I transitioned from the Vonda to the Lightning Arrow Barrage Deadeye. This is 4, and that's the 5th one, Glacial Hammer Shockwave Berserker, which was mostly a revoked respect version of my Ice Crash Berserker, because the skills were literally similar. It was very easy to maintain. It took just a couple of days to min-max, because I had everything prepared already. So 5 builds, and this is the 6th build actually that I'm playing right now. And the league was overproductive for me. I have never had so much currency. I have never been able to fund so much builds. It was absolutely ridiculous, and all the builds were absolute success. None of the builds failed. I definitely struggled a little bit on the Uber Elder with Kinetic Blast Wonder, because I haven't really played Wonder in a long time, and it's just not the boss killer at all. It just requires kind of a lot of skill, dodging and positioning, and it's mostly like a farming build which people magic find or whatever. So it was a little sketchy for me, but I did it anyway. It was very hard to kill Uber Elder with the Glacial Hammer Shockwave, because as the reason described in the build, because the melee range is absolutely terrible on the Glacial Hammer. It felt absolutely atrocious against Uber Elder. Comparing it to the rest of the game, the rest of the content I did, which was very easy with the Glacial Hammer, and Uber Elder was just very hard. So it's like very easy and very hard. Was very, strange comparison. Really weird. Felt really weird and contradicting experience for me. But the build is actually a lot of fun. 100% non-meta build. No one plays it, and it actually is a very fun experience. Very tough. And what I did not enjoy in the Ice Crash is this kind of squishiness against the Legion. It was like 6 point something alive, 6.5 thousand, but 6.25 something. But I still felt kind of squishy against the Legion. Sometimes the damage just went through me and one-shotted me no matter what, and it was kind of a little squishy. But the Glacial Hammer boy completely tanked everything, including the bosses. I expected to die, from some Sheeper Guardians once in a while, but it just tanked fucking everything from the first attempt. It was an absolute weird thing and a huge success for the build. And all of that compares to my super hard Uber Elder kill, which was definitely a bit of a struggle. So this is for the builds that I played, and I really enjoyed doing all of them. It was a lot of fun, guys. As for this build, this thing that I'm playing right now, as you see right now, this is the Reckoning Gladiator build, and this build is not entirely kind of invented by myself. It was there for quite a while. I just wanted to explore it further, because there are 3 people that I know who've been playing the build. First of all, there was a guy on Reddit and who posted his video when he just walked through the Hydra map, literally AFKing. He didn't even do anything. He just been performing counterattacks, and he just destroyed everything. And this what made me thinking, like, I want to try to play this AFK build. This is like a meme build, but it actually does damage, and it actually fucking tanky. He didn't take any damage, so This is the first thing that got me interested into this build, but I just the guy literally like dismantled all his gear, and I had no idea what the fuck he used. He showed something on the video. I knew what are the basics behind the build, but it was still kind of hard to understand how the shit works. What exactly do I need for this? Another person which made me thinking about the Reckoning build is Wolfio. Great guy, I enjoy watching him, guys. If you don't know who's Wolfio, he's probably one of the few guys who actually does non-meta builds just as me. So Wolfio tried to do the Fizz to Elemental conversion Reckoning build. He tried and he failed at this, and he actually said that yes, Elemental was a failure, and then he realized that Octavian did the Fizz version of the Reckoning and it was way better success, and he gave up on his Elemental version and just decided they're gonna do he gonna do like a sketch for the future people who will try to experiment with the Reckoning. He did like a sketch for the paste beam for the path of building. I looked at it and it gave me some further ideas how I can push the build further. At the same time, I discovered that Octavian, actually one of the kind of very good streamers, also non-meta build guy, had been playing Reckoning for quite a while, but unfortunately he didn't have, I haven't found any build guides that he did. I haven't found any pass beans. I have no fucking idea where are guides by Octavian. He doesn't really deliver anything on YouTube. And I don't really watch him on stream. So the only thing that I had is his character. I look at his character, put it in a path of building, and had more ideas on what I should be doing with the Reckoning and in general how I should progress. But the big disadvantage of his build that he went with the kind of cheap, affordable, Resolute Technique version, which delivers just way less damage than the crit version. I decided I'm gonna do a major upgrade of all this and do the crit version, which delivers the top tier damage. So that was I actually did. So I would like to thank all these guys for contributing to the build itself, because this is quite a complex. It's not entirely complex. It's kind of an easy build, but it required a lot of thinking and optimizing. And if you saw me on stream yesterday, you definitely saw how much I struggled with optimization, how much thought I put into all these skill gems, how much things I had to rethink about the whole setup. So you know, when you actually start playing the build, you have to rethink a lot of things and accommodate and kind of change things on the fly for the build to actually make it easier, so you can achieve your goals easier. That's what I did, and the plan for this build is to deliver you a top tier Reckoning build, #1 Reckoning build right there in Path of Exile. And this is the plan for now. I can tell that I greatly surpassed the existing builds that I saw right now. Wherever like the Octavian's build, I greatly surpassed the damage on his build. Wolfio's build was not really a build, more like just a sketch for the path of building. He didn't really haven't really done the build, more like a sketch for whatever people will be using later. And the guy who was on Reddit, he didn't have a guide or whatever, he just says some gear, but his gear was actually, and his tree was actually the most useful for me, because he actually went crit, and that gave me the most ideas for my version of the build. So all these guys kind of contributed a lot to what you see right now on screen, guys. So this is the plan, guys, and after I finish this up, which will be the 6th and a final build, I will be transitioning back to Kinetic Blast Wonder Deadeye, which I will respec back from the Lightning Arrow Barrage Deadeye to the Kinetic Blast, and then I will just magic farming. I want to do like an additional upgrade to my Kinetic Blast Wonder build, which with Magic Find version of it. So just gonna farm some Magic Finding, farm some currency, find some upgrades for my other builds, like for the Ice Crash, for the Glacial Hammer. I still need some extra good rings, extra good bells for this. So that's the plan for now, and then I'll basically very soon we'll be getting information on the new league. I'm pretty curious what will be on the next league, and I'm gonna share some information with you soon as the information arrived. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. Your likes and dislikes, especially as they push me forward even more. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily uploads of role-playing content, be it builds, guides, let's play, stream highlights, and upcoming RPG games. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitch stream to catch me live in action. I do stream daily on working days. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and a Twitch streamer too, so if you want to support me, you can do it either from Twitch or by PayPal directly from my website angryroleplayer.com. Join my Discord channel too for a place to discuss RPG things offline, as well as follow my Twitter to be notified on any new content. If you want to get extra information like sneak peeks into upcoming videos, plans, different behind-the-scenes footage, you can also join the Unholy Army on Patreon as well, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching, listening to all this. See you soon.